Hey, what's up, guys? Remember this? Still going through this, but I had mentioned in the Eastern European section here, right? Obolon. It was a Ukrainian beer I remember being able to get a while ago, and I was wondering if events over the last few years had put an end to that. But I found a place. It's actually, I found it again in New York for a very good price. In fact, probably the best price for the beer involved. So we just go through Obolon again, right? The principal brewing operation in Ukraine include one major homegrown company and three multinationals. The Ukrainian-owned company is the Obolon Joint Stock Company, whose flagship brewery in the capital city of Kiev first opened as a state plant in 1980, having been designed by Czech engineers, so they were going to the experts. 92, when Ukraine became independent, Obolon was the first company to be privatized, financed by loans to the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. The Obolon facility in Kiev has been expanded to Europe's largest capacity single brewing plant, and its malting facility in the I said the largest capacity in Europe. So they have, of course, additional breweries in Ukraine and other places, and they have some of the ones here. Now, this is the one that I was always able to get, right? The was it Svitli? I'm pronouncing. Ukrainians are gonna want to beat me up, but they got other problems right now. Famous Ukrainian beer, brewed with old world recipes, right? So it's the one I remember, but I found other ones. Now, I got the ones that I liked. I tried them all. Of course, they have the Gopnik brands, right? The malt liquor brands that are kind of stronger lagers, kind of like how Baltica used to have. I actually tried those, didn't like it. Okay, these are the ones that I liked. Obviously, the original one. This is the regular, I guess, lager. This Obolon Deep Velvet Lager. This was fascinating. Okay, more on this later, but this isn't like any other beer I've ever had, right? And of course, they have a weizen beer, right? Also. And of course, they have. I like this. Look at this. The two griffins. Look at that cool symbol. Very cool. Very cool. Like I said, like I've said from the very beginning, what's happening over there is a tragedy. Right? I can't even. The contemptible leaders of that place couldn't do what they did if you didn't have the contemptible leaders of this place. Okay? A whole generation has been maimed and killed, but it's always funny, right? Historically. You should have helped the Ukrainians in the anyway. Why bother? We're looking at the beer, so we do some beer porn, and also some other footage I had gathered when I had done reconnaissance back in the homeland of New York. So, all right, so we have the flagship brand here. I just like the cool, get to see the domes. You get the cool symbol, which is in English, but it looks Cyrillic. And just that cool. I love that. That is awesome. And you got the Obolon on the side. Very cool. Right. We're in Linden, New Jersey. Like I said, the 4-pack of this in New York was $4.50. That's probably the best price for the best beer. But let's drink. Okay. Interesting beer. Light. Not a pilsner, very much a lager. You know what beer this reminds me of? This reminds me of Yangling Premium, if you can believe it. Okay, not the hoppiest, not the best tasting beer, but probably the best tasting beer for the buck, and fine beer on its own. Like a good light, not a light beer in the American side, but a typical Euro lager. But this is pretty good. It tastes pretty clean. Like I said, it reminds me of Yangling Premium, a beer that no one knows about because you don't have it outside of Pennsylvania. It's also interesting that in Maryland, where I found this beer, it's a lot more expensive. I don't know why. New York was cheaper, perhaps because of distributors in Linden, New Jersey. Who knows? But yeah, good beer. Good beer. I'm glad. Thought I might never see this again. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right, so trying out the Obolon Deep Velvet Lager. Very interesting. A little stronger beer. Deep Velvet, interesting, and the green bottle. I don't like green bottles. The usually pale beer in the bottles don't taste skunky. I don't like that taste, but this is very interesting beer. What is a velvet lager? Now, take this sip of it. Yeah, yeah, this baby is nice. This is a nice beer that it doesn't taste like other beers. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of what it tastes kind of chocolatey. It tastes velvety. I don't know. Is this it's not a Schwarzbier. Maybe it's a Dunkel lager. I don't know. It has a unique enough taste, and like I said, if you get this in New York, this is like $2.50. Amazing price for the beer. A nice little beer. I don't really know. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a nice malty, velvety, dark beer. You know? The green looks cool, right, with the light behind it. All the aesthetics. Oh, I like that. Oh, that symbol looks a little. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Not really much to say. Like I said, other states have it with different prices. New York, the Total Wine that I got it at in Nassau County had this. Like I said, these big. I mean, these are basically the German kind of Hefeweizen bottles, or yeah, like $2.50, maybe $2.70 something with the tax. Yeah, interesting. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, man. Nice surprise. All right, the last Obolon beer I'm gonna cover here. Well, it says lager, right? But it's a weizen beer, unfiltered, right? So now, like I said, this was a really good price. I figure this is like a Hefeweizen, but it kind of looks like a wit beer, right? It looks like the beer from the Flemish wit beer, right? The wheat beer that they make. So it looks like, I don't know. And it's like Blue Moon doesn't know what the hell it is. But this is, it's a wheat beer. So let's drink. Okay. This tastes like a wheat beer, a white beer. So this is not, in terms of a Weizen beer, it is a wheat beer. It's not a Hefeweizen. Or if I'm totally wrong, maybe my taste buds are screwy. I don't know, but I'll take a chance. This tastes more like a Belgian style wheat beer, like Hoegaarden, than it does a Hefeweizen. But that's fine. Those are, that's a good beer style, and it's interesting that that they made this style here, Obolon. Right? Yeah, the beers like I covered, pretty good. They're hard to find. Excuse me. Oh, and if you get them in New York, it's pretty cheap. But Yeah, nice. I like the white beer. Of course you do. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah, yeah. This is definitely more of the wit beer, white beer, than the Hefeweizen, but that's fine. You know, it's nice. It's always a good beer. So let's see. One more taste. For 250. This is a real good bargain, man. In addition to, you know, now of course, I'm gonna show you some video I took when I got this, and you'll see, of course, the geopolitics cannot be escaped. Of course, they will not let you escape that. Although we don't here, we don't have to deal with what's been going on over there. Oh, you're supporting Ukraine. Come on, these poor people, dude. I mean, straight up. They've been used as pawns by, their criminal government. I don't even want to say anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's just like that area of the world still like when you see some of the names that pop up, even if they're somewhat different, I recognize the names. These are all the battlefields from 80 years ago. I'm not gonna. I was gonna make a plea for peace, a plea for peace, okay, and not just in that area, but I don't know. You're sneering. Oh, you really look at you, yeah. Why do people have to have their limbs blown off? Have their loved ones turned into friggin', roadkill, lose their eyesight, lose their legs, lose their hearing, why? Like, for what? How much power? All right. What the hell am I doing? Enough. So where's that cold historicism? Why is it leaving me? It's because I'm drinking the beer. Okay. It's also after midnight. So all right. Enough of that. Obolon, good job. And like I said, if I found Baltica, I would try to get it too. But the stuff I'm going to show you in a second, you're going to see why I couldn't find the damn thing, the Baltica beers anywhere. Anyway, good night. I found the Ukrainian beer. Obolon, alright. That's good. Oh, they got all of it. They got all the Obolons. I never even had these, man. Alright, well, you know what I think of their government, but I'm for the Ukrainian people. I hate what's happened to them, so I'm gonna get some. Yeah, I'm stocking up. You know why? Because, like, in terms of the price, man, this is $8. I paid $14 at the other place. This is literally $6.50 Bitburger. So I've never tried. I don't think I've ever had Koenig, and it's like $7. So, and this is also, I think, fairly inexpensive. So, but one thing I don't like, okay, this fucking country I live in. Look, no Baltica. Well, how is that fair? Fuck this country, bro.